Alright guys, welcome back to another Warframe video. So in the last video we were playing Trinity again while we were ranking up some weapons in the background so that we could get our Mastery Rank 14 test done and finally unlock access to Incarnate weapons over with Caballero. I have done a ton of background grinding as well in the mix since the last recording that I did. So I've got quite a lot of stuff in the foundry to pick up. So I've got Ash ready. It's going to probably tell me I need a slot. Yes, we'll buy it. We'll pick up Ash. The Laetum, that's my Incarnate weapon, so we will pick that up. Zephyr Prime is getting very close, so a little under 3 hours I'll finally have that one. And I am recording this video Thursday, June the 13th. And this week's Duviri circuit, I opted to go for Saren. I picked up, finished it, so I have the parts crafting. Then we'll have Saren going. So yeah, that ever-growing pile of new Warframes to play around with. But nonetheless, guys, that sets us up for what we're going to be doing today. So first thing I need to do, since I just picked up that Incarnate weapon, I'm guessing it's a primary. Maybe it's not. What was it called? It's got... Nope, it's not a primary. Maybe it is a secondary. What is it? The Laetum. It is a secondary. All right, so we're finally having a secondary to work up in lieu of just constantly running the Kuva Twin Stubbers, which I do still really like for the record, but let's at least just see what this weapon's about. So first thing first, I will quickly go into appearance. I'll see if I can get it to kind of sort of look like my white, black, gold color scheme that I really like. Yep, that looks good. Okay, I like the way it looks. Just real quick customization. All right, now let's go to upgrade and just see what the numbers look like on paper. Okay, it's a semi. It doesn't shoot very quickly. The magazine is not small. Decent for crit. Decent for status, and it has some built-in /N impact. So obviously, we're going to start with Hornet Strike to just get our base damage up. Luckily, we do have that nice matching polarity slot. So then next, let's see, Barrel Diffusion, that's the multi-shot. Yeah, what's the name of the multi-shot mod? I'd like to think I'd know it when I see it. I don't believe it's any of those. Maybe it's not one that I have on secondaries yet, so I may just have to pull this Amalgam mod. Barrel Diffusion. I'm guessing that it would say Barrel Diffusion is the name of it, but I don't honestly remember. We definitely want multi-shot. That's crit, sure shot, no. Gunslinger, no. Yep, fire rate, yep, trick mag, no. Pestilence. Yeah, no, none of these. So I guess I may actually need to get this Amalgam Barrel Diffusion on. Let's see what happens if I take Hornet Strike off and instead I put that on. It's not quite as high, but I do know that I'm going to want that on there. Now, I am guessing that this is one that if it doesn't come with, I'll have to get it maxed. Yeah, we're going to potato it. Since I'm guessing these weapons are going to be pretty decent locked behind that guy. But let's just play around with it and see what we see. So for the immediate here and now, I'm just going to leave on Hornet Strike, and I might throw on just a Pistol Pestilence to get a little additional in the background. For secondary, that's not bad damage per shot. We'll obviously be able to get this up and then kind of work a little deeper into the crit side of things. What's this unique trait? Incarnate form. Headshots, charge Incarnate form, alternate fire transform, weapon into Incarnate form of automatic rifle that shoots explosives. So I don't know if it's a hold button toggle, but I guess we'll figure it out when we see what happens with it. And then as I recall, Caballero, there was something you could do with these weapons. I'm guessing I'll have to get it ranked up first, and then maybe there's some additional things you can play with. I don't know if it'll open up more mod slots or anything like that, but I guess we'll see when we get there. Either way, we have a new weapon. that we're going to bring in. And in fact, let's look at it. That's hitting for 716. How does that compare to the twin stubbers? Okay, that hits for a little less damage. However, it also is rattling off ammo very, very quickly. So we'll see how this feels by comparison, but either way, we're going to bring that in to try to get it ranked up. And in lieu of bringing the Zors that I've been using for ages, I am going to bring in the Vertilock, and I am still going to stick with the Nadara because that is still my heaviest hitting primary at the moment. So what we're doing today, guys, it is story mission time. And I really only have a couple left at this point. We've got hidden messages and whispers in the walls. Hidden messages is going to take me a while to poke around and figure out. I did see that recently somebody in my comments actually spelled out where to go. I started reading the comment and then I immediately stopped reading. I don't want spoilers. I appreciate it, but I do want to figure it out on my own. So I didn't process it. So I will eventually get to this. I'm just going to trial and error. So today we are indeed going to be finally jumping into the whispers in the walls. So let's just click on this. It doesn't say there's any prerequisite unlocks required. Lloyd, Strange Dreams, desperately needs to show us something. Okay. Kalimos sequence. I guess we're just going to jump right in here in just a second. I have one work call I can see that's coming in right now, so I'm going to have to take that. As soon as we do, I'm going to begin this quest. All right, guys, that is settled, so we are now going to jump right in. I'm very much looking forward to this one. If I recall correctly, this is the most recent big story mission. So, dealing with Lloyd, maybe we're back to... dealing with Deimos. I have no idea. We'll find out. It says the Kalimos sequence now. Okay. What does that mean? Yep. Deimos, the Kalimos sequence. Okay. I guess we're just going to jump. Oh, I don't want to do this. Usually they don't pull people in with you, but just in case, I do want to try to do story stuff solo in the event that they pull people in. This sounds familiar. Is that Void Rigs? Yeah, if so, then I guess we probably are back at Deimos. Being that we traveled to there on the map. Well, that's a rather normal-looking person. Cabot? The decoration on the bottom of that coat looks like that locked wall that I couldn't get behind at the Necrolisk. Okay, what do we have here? I wonder if this is Albrecht. speak with Lloyd. Don't mind if I do.
Ah, my lonely vigil is over. Follow me, Tenno, and on no account wake the family. Despite their conflicts, they sleep in peace. But a solitary dream plagues me.
Okay.
You must understand. Constructs cannot dream. And yet, I have.
Here's that wall.
In my dream, one single name repeats. Kalimos.
Oh, okay.
The memory surface, long locked away. This was no dream, Tenno. It was a precept. The Kalimos sequence.
All right. So I guess we had to do this quest to get behind the wall.
I must fulfill this dormant precept. The Kalimos sequence has begun, and it cannot be undone.
All right, what are we looking at here, Lloyd? Okay. Enter the doors. All right.
I have one responsibility in the Kalimos sequence. Awaken the sleeper.
Awaken
But I
the
cannot
sleeper.
do it alone. Please, assist me once more.
So we're waking somebody up. Okay.
I fear we are off the edge of the map and into the domain of monsters. Master Entrati never completed his final project, the vessels.
Okay.
The sequence dictates they cannot awaken before the sleeper does. Do you
All right.
hear that?
I
Let
do
us hope the
indeed hear
sleeper
it.
is untroubled by such strangeness. Find them.
Well, this looks super cool. Yeah, I guess I should at least try to use this weapon. What you got for me, Chi? Thank you. Guess I'll just kind of check for breakables while I'm here. I really like the design of this. This looks super cool. Obviously, I see we're headed downstairs. I just wanted to check in case there were any other breakables of note. Is that breakable? Only by means of a ranged weapon, it seems. Okay.
Necromex, poor abandoned things, still
we
faithfully following Master Entrati's last command.
To do anything?
defend. Show mercy, Tenno. End them.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
Master Entrati called it the Void Tongue. He feared it was meaningless, and feared more that it was not.
All right. So break that as well. Yeah. Quite a lot of breakable stuff. Ah, we can break that. Alright, interesting. Kind of didn't expect it. Obviously, they're telling me to go the other way, but I do just want to see what's down here. Figure they wouldn't put it here if there were no reason. Well, alright. I guess I'll get back to the main path. Keep breaking some stuff as we see it. Yep, there's another. Take down the building, I guess, while we're at it. That doesn't seem very friendly. Look at that. Am I supposed to take that out as well? Kind of thinking maybe not. I'm not sure it's actively trying to do anything to me. It's just sort of here. Alright, what do we have over here? Some more breakable stuff. That's just a really neat decoration. Okay, onward we go.
That book was like a diary to Master Entrati. His grimoire. No doubt it holds the secrets of the vessels and of the Kalimo sequence. Take it, Tenno.
Yeah, I will, but I kind of just want to see what else is around here first. Yeah, so I guess I shouldn't keep breaking those glass files. They don't look friendly. I mean, it's not like it's doing much to me, but still. Guess we'll just leave them. Yeah, that thing's not doing anything to me. It's just kind of looking at me. Definitely getting some whispery vibes like the man in the wall. Alright, let's check out this grimoire.
Is very active. It is reading you.
Interesting. Well, this thing really slaps. Are you kidding me?
I confess it galls me slightly to see a compendium of knowledge used as a weapon. But needs must. We need be in no doubt of your skill, at any rate.
Okay. So, onward we go. These creepy whisper vibes. Yeah, this definitely packs a punch. A very big punch at that. Any other enemies left? No, that's just some stuff I don't want to break. I can break that. That's not breakable. It is. Alright, they want me to go down. Let's see what's up here first. Just some interesting decor up there. Oh, okay. That's not creepy at all. Oh, that's me. Well, one of the me's. Drifter or operator. Any way you slice it, it's definitely creepy.
A monstrous danger, these labs. Better off sealed. We can only hope the sleeper has been untouched by this vast horror, this great indifference.
Okay, so I know it's obviously telling me to go that way, but I am a little curious what else may be up here. That'll loop back around where we were. Let's take the opposite path. Obviously, it just leads below where we were. Okay, just a bunch of decorations. Alright, I'm just going to follow the marker. Where do they want me to go? Up? Yep. Oh, good.
Don't ask too much of you, Tenno. These horrors must be stopped. If these fragments were to unite, destroy them swiftly, Tenno.
Trinity tanking through all this. Something sounds upset.
Onward!
All right. Onward indeed. I trust you, Lloyd.
The next train is arriving. Doors are on the right.
Didn't expect to hear a subway intercom.
A trap? Master Entrati jealously protected his most adored possessions, be they objects or people. Come, the
Be
sleeper
they?
awaits.
Indeed. All right, so let's just keep following the path. So far, I'm really enjoying this. The level of detail and all the stuff in this game never ceases to amaze me. It does not look like a game that came out over a decade ago. At all. What's behind there? Another big room that heads up. I guess I'll interact with the target first. We'll probably keep going forward. That's my guess. All right. Awaken.
The Kalimo sequence has begun? Did he send you? Is he? No. No, of course he didn't. That would be impossible.
This is, well, Lloyd, the original. All emotional centers very much intact. Did you have a good sleep?
Ah, the helpful necroloid my Albrecht had made.
Albrecht,
So that I
okay.
might have
Yep.
assistance.
Not that guy.
Company.
But
Perhaps that made it easier for him to leave. Resume your duties, construct.
Resume your duties, construct.
Please, follow me.
This is a Tenno, an orphan of the void, continuing the struggle our master abandoned.
Trinity's a really cool looking frame,
Tenno,
gotta say.
a deserter, presumably. Is it not aware there's a war going on?
Okay, Lloyd.
So, the war, too, is just a memory.
Ah, here we go. This room looks familiar. It almost sounds like Mongolian throat singing in the background.
Tenno, while Lloyd completes his inspections, you'd better meet the Cavia, a reminder of darker times. Though Master Entrati always hoped the awaited operator would be able to understand them.
Maybe? Okay. So let's just one at a time, alright. Okay. That's very sad. Oh, don't drop back down. How did I know that was going to happen? Oh. All right, got it.
An incomplete experiment, one might say.
All right, Lloyd.
Albrecht left a great deal incomplete. The vessels are unfinished, like a book one might one day return to. Operable, barely. The sequence dictates I am to wait for their operator. Clearly that cannot be you.
You sure about that?
Oh, it can be. Tenno, Master Entrati's grimoire suggests you are the key. That colorless antique there? Use it.
Talking about the computer? Ha! Yeah. Interesting. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not just a floating head. So is that Albrecht? Nice. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, in this section here, we're going to have to probably mute this cut scene for copyright purposes. I don't know how litigious Trent Reznor is, but that's clearly Nine Inch Nails in the background. Okay.
Arthur,
Owie?
find the terminal. Check in. I need to know you made it.
Blue? This dude's name is Blue? Or was Blue talking to this dude? Ah, okay. So this is Arthur. He's talking to Owie.
Nearly
Okay.
done with this bitch of a year. I wish we could just start over. Find that doctor and Trotty bastard on day one. Then I wouldn't be alone on New Year's Eve.
Oh, interesting. All right. This is very interesting in terms of what I've come to expect from Warframe. In a good way. This is not a set-in setting I expected to see.
Keep going, Arthur. Find Dr. and Trotty. Follow him into hell if you have to.
Survive. Okay.
It's coming up to midnight, folks. Is your PC ready for the new millennium? Or are you one of the switched-on fakers who can tell this so-called Y2K event is just a bunch of bullpucky? Stay tuned. Here's where we find out.
Well. Tear it up, my guy. I like his kit. Oh, awesome. Are you kidding me? This rules. What about this one? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a little research in the background on music in this story mission, just to be certain. I may have bits that I have no choice but to mute, so I apologize in advance for that, guys. Not worth a copyright strike.
Arthur!
mangoes in Tahiti, Arthur. This is Albrecht.
You are late.
That's not creepy at all. All right. Pocket off.
So, Albrecht made it to 1999 in one piece. But that thing is still on his heels. Albrecht rarely smiled after his return from the void. And never like that. I smashed the casket for nothing! It followed him anyway!
Calm down, Lloyd.
Silence, creatures! It seems the murmur overloaded your connection. Unfortunately for Albrecht's cherished POM 2, not as future-proof as the label claimed. Alas. The murmur. They're attacking the sensory network I installed. Our eyes and ears. To arms, Tenno! Play the warrior, and leave the tactics to me.
Aye, aye, Capitan.
Construct, I'm awake. Your one responsibility is fulfilled. Be with the family. They must be kept in the state of ignorance to which my Albrecht so wisely consigned them.
But Yes, I see. Until we meet again, Tenno.
See you soon, Necroloid. Okay. Open my arsenal and equip the grimoire. Alright. Well, a little bit of a shame that, well, maybe it's... What do they consider that? A secondary? A primary? Ah, so I can't use the Laetum right now. That's fine. It is what it is. Alright, let's head into the lab. I have a feeling this is about to get pretty woolly in here. But this is super cool. Okay, once again. Oh! Well, look at the oracle. Okay.
I'd crawl away in shame too if I'd done what Lord did. Doesn't that grimoire feel a little light?
The murmur presumes to destroy our auditory and visual senses. In all the time I have been asleep, they have never once been so bold.
Okay.
Ignore
A
the
wave
caveat,
of
Tenno.
what?
If Albrecht ever understood their babble, he never bothered to share that knowledge with me.
So I'm protecting the oracle.
Here they come. After all those years of weeping, silent encroachment, something has changed them, stirred them up. The necromegs never could be compelled to attack the murmur. Albrecht suspected they could no longer distinguish between the indifferents and himself. A theory he was reluctant to confirm. There is a defense system of sorts. Gather enough of the floating Vosphine glyphs, and they should reinvigorate the organs you're here to protect.
Vosphine
A
glyphs?
fallback system, in case the promised operator never showed.
Well, let's get that thing off of this. I'm sorry, G. Anything anything else directly on that? No, but let's just do a little bit of that. I wonder, can we use anything other than the grimoire on these things? I'm guessing not. Otherwise, why would they have us equip it? But I could be mistaken. Come on. Grab that. Sure does take a lot of hits. Oh, we gotta get rid of this guy. Oh, probably these. Yeah, okay. So if I just collect them, will that end the wave? I have no idea.
They're shifting focus. Get to the victory! Look at them. The indifference. He could have given lessons in indifference.
Get to the what now?
Albrecht once thought the Cavia should have been destroyed. Failures all. But he briefly showed reluctance. And I saw no reason to punish them for his negligence. I saw off Granum's thumbs. I beat back the infested. And by the void, I shall see the end of these monstrosities.
Okay, so we'll just reflect damage back onto them. Let's just keep trying to jump around and grab these glyphs this weekend. So see them pop up. Looked like maybe there were a couple more that pop back up upstairs again. Across the room with it. Or is that just lights? It's a little tough to say. No, that's just lights. Sure can take some damage, huh? Are you kidding me? That thing just doesn't want to drop.
Dust yourself down, Tenant. We are still alive. Rejoin me, and the Kalimo sequence may proceed.
Is that it? Oh, okay. I didn't expect that. That's fine. I thought we were having to collect 25 more of those. Those things were very, very tanky. A necrocoil. Interesting. Wonder what that's used for. Intrati ovals? Yeah, I've seen that before. Okay, let's back out. Let's see what's up.
boy could never figure things out. We have nothing to worry about.
If the Kavia have been babbling our secrets to the Murmur, I shall immolate the lot of them. Promise or no promise? It seems Albrecht said more than we heard. Despite the signal becoming corrupted, his words to you are preserved in the transference buffer. We should extract them. But for that, the POM-2 requires a replacement board. And those are all hidden away in the Netracels.
Well, I just picked up 4 of them.
You do understand that accessing a Netracel without a key glyph is completely impossible?
Of course, yeah. No, yeah, I knew that. Is that a key glyph? Looks like a key.
A key glyph? So, the Kavia have provided the very item we require. Very well. Proceed to the Netracel at your own risk, Tenno.
Okay.
That babbling oddity may be sending you into a trap, and if you do end up in one, I'm afraid you are on your own.
That's alright. We'll figure it out. Alright, Lloyd. Let's go get us a Netracel.
Key glyphs are a heavy burden for living beings to bear. Each type will impede you in its own way.
Slain enemies explode? I feel like that's it. Okay, here we go again. Okay, so far so good. We'll get Chi up on their feet here in just a minute. Alright, so we have to access 3 more terminals. I'm sorry, Chi. I'm sorry they were mean to you. Like a whip. Okay. Onward we go. It's going to be dropped before I can get much out of it, but I guess that's enough. Just try to keep Trinity topped off. Or I guess topped off enough at least. Oh, okay. It's that giant. All right. Uh-huh.
Look at these things lying around, abandoned. Like you voiced.
Nice.
You are his demon, not mine. I won't listen. My apologies, Tito. I shall refrain from further outbursts.
Hey, don't sweat it. These things happen. I'm not taking it personally. Alright, pinpoint the location, locate the nectar cell. I'm guessing it's going to be up where this is pointing me. So let's just keep heading upward. I could be completely wrong. I'm just assuming that that's what this means. So for the time being, I'm just going to skip all the what seems like maybe potentially unnecessary engagements. We're just going to get up to this waypoint. I could be completely wrong about this. Time will tell, I suppose, but let's just follow the path. Yeah, I get it. Eximus variant of those giant things. Yep, there we go. Alright. Search radius is narrowed. That's good. Good enough. Alright, and it looks like we're within the confines of a yellow circle kind of marker. Yeah, let's get past the Eximus. Can I get there from down here? And then maybe through here? No, we can't go through that. Alright, so I'll just head back up, and we have to figure out how we get out of here. Like this way, so we'll follow the stair. Get past that. Alright, one more. Hold Troy Cipher, there we go. Okay, so the radius is further narrowed. Like we're headed this way, and this is probably the last console, and then it's going to give us a nice small circle for search. That's my guess. We'll see when we get up here. Hold We'll try Cypher there. Oh, it just does it anyway. I didn't have to tap it. Alright, now it's telling us it's up this way. That's great. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Downstairs, it looks like. Yep. Alright. What's behind door number 1?
There. A Netracell.
Kill enemies to lower the
Albrecht
security
stored
level.
all manner of
And then
sentimental
open
old
the doors.
junk in these.
Okay, fine. Sure, I can do
Insert
that.
the key. The Netracell security apparatus is diligent. That door won't open while it can sense the murmur nearby. So eliminate them. Necromites! The lab's automated systems are trying to lock down the Netracell. Your only option is to destroy.
Yeah, we'll take down the Eximus as quickly as we can. Leave that one up, just so I can get a bit more shield. Out of it first. Alright, so do they want me to go chase this direction? Specific things? Kind of looking like yes. Which I am all too happy to do. What is that? Got it. Okay. Okay, G. On your feet. Yeah, I do like that quicker revive speed of Trinity as well. There's a lot of perks to this kit, I gotta say. I've been enjoying playing with this frame. That one real quick. All right. We're just going to skip past that a little bit for a minute and then head upstairs. I just needed a big enough group that I could try to
Cold stone. Sardonic aloofness. I was a fool not to see the resemblance before.
Got to go down just a bit more still, it seems. Okay, Chi. Let's get you up, and then we'll move on. Find the Palm 2 board. That was rather fun and engaging, if a bit hectic. Alright. Trinity, you're performing beautifully. I do like this whip.
You should have left well enough alone, kiddo. It'll never get better if you keep on picking at it.
Okay.
Excellent.
Sanctum
Return to me with the
Anatomica.
board, Tenor.
Okay. Well. All's calm and quiet in here now. You wouldn't even know what was happening prior. Okay, so sure, there's still a few things that want to attack me. But relative to that with which we were most recently dealing, I may as well be trudging through the halls of a church. All right. Oh, it was Netracoil that we had, not Netracell. So I guess that's something completely different. Shrill Voca. All right. All right, guys. So we just finished effectively the first half of the Whispers in the Walls story quest. I wasn't sure how long it was going to be when I got into it, but it was a little over 2 hours from start to finish with my setup for the mission and all that. So I am splitting the video into 2 parts so as it doesn't just end abruptly in part 1. This is just serving the purpose of the outro. So I am working on my video editing for this quest as we speak. Looking back in it, yeah, really, really awesome quest. The set and setting is also really interesting. The music is great. Again, I apologize for having to mute out that section right around the 31-minute mark, 31 and a half to about, I think it was 33:16, somewhere in there. Really awesome sequence. Visually, it was a really cool cutscene, but the issue is that there is a licensed, copyrighted song in there. If you don't recognize it, it is a song from Nine Inch Nails, Trent Reznor's band. Don't know the exact name of the song or the album, but they're one of the most easily recognizable industrial genre music groups, and that is clearly licensed by DE to be in this game. I cannot use that in my YouTube video as I am not a license holder. They hold the license. I do not. So my apologies for having to mute that there, but it is absolutely not worth a copyright strike. Nonetheless, guys, really, really fun first half. Part 2 obviously is going to complete the quest, and I will kind of have my thoughts at the end of it as always. But the first half so far was really, really awesome. So in the next video, we will be jumping straight into part 2 of the Whispers in the Walls. But guys, as always, I do appreciate you checking in, and we will catch you in the next one for part 2.